Oh, what's going on, everybody? I gotta figure out how to turn the autofocus, make it not so sensitive on here. I'm trying to work. I'm learning this camera. I watched something the other day and I noticed it was going in and out. But all right, this is partially one of these things was a Christmas present, like picked out for me Christmas present. The other one, I had some Amazon credit. I got gift cards I got for Christmas. I'm like, oh, well, and I've been wanting this. And it was really expensive, like really expensive on Amazon, like 30, $40. I'm like, no, I don't want to pay that. I don't want to pay that. And then all of a sudden, I got an email saying, "Hey, this seller's selling it for $8 plus shipping." I'm like, "Oh fuck! What are you talking about, dumbass? What am I talking about here?" Of course, the great Jim Varney, Ernest Wacky Adventures Volume 1. This is the one that's $40 for one reason. Okay, so we got Ernest in the Army. Okay, that's available on piles of sets. That is either his last or next to last. Ernest in the Army, Ernest Goes to Africa is his last film. They're filmed in South Africa. I've had those for a long time. They're okay. Matter of fact, one of them is the only one where his buddy Don Cherry's in it. I think that's the Army one. Yeah, all right. Ernest Grace Hits 1 and 2. They were out on VHS back in the day. It was a collection of the commercials that they could use, his ads for different products, Mellow Yellow and all that stuff. They're cool. I remember my Ernest in the Army. The other set I got to Ernest in the Army, Ernest Goes to Africa. Those two and a few other things. That was the highlights of that set. Really. The reason I got this, because I have all that, is Ernest Rides Again. As of recording, which is mid-January. Mid-January 2021. This is the only kind of imprint release of this fucking movie. It's the last one he did theatrical. This is an image release. It's 2012. Okay. I'll read you. Okay. Ernest the Army. Ernest joins the Army Reserve so he can drive their big rig trucks, but ends up being sent into combat when he's recruited in one of the wackiest adventures of his life. Ernest rides again. Ernest rides into a new adventure along with his pal Abner when they unearth a huge cannon reputed to contain the crown jewels of England. The Boston Globe calls it the best of the series. And it's 2 discs, 2 things per disc. That's really cool. The Christmas thing, and what got me into this was, boom! Jim Varney, Ernest Wacky Adventures, Volume 2. Ernest Goes to School, Ernest Goes to Africa, Slam Dunk Ernest, and Hey Ernest, My Family album. I needed Ernest Goes to School and Slam Dunk Ernest. I just did not have them on DVD. I had at one time, Image put out a big, huge set of all the Ernest things, plus Dr. Otto's, Wacky, whatever. The thing where Jim Varney's in it. I think he plays Ernest for a few seconds. Had that set. Well, somebody has borrowed it, and I've pretty much been told, I haven't been told this exactly, I pretty much got the hint that I really, really want this. You've got almost all these in other formats. Can I keep it? And I'm like, okay, yeah. Be happy that I love you, motherfucker. So I've been replacing them. So I put this on my wish list, my midget aunt, quote unquote. Got it for me. So thank you. Okay, Ernest Goes to School. Ernest Goes to Africa, and then Slam Dunk Ernest. Those are the films. Hey, Ernest, My Family. This is amazing. This is something I don't remember seeing this back in there. It was a VHS release. I want to say before he did Ernest Goes to Camp, because I remember the original one was Ernest Goes to Camp, Ernest Scared Stupid, or Ernest Saves Christmas is next. Then Jail. And then the other holiday one, then Rising. Because he did 5 in theater, and the rest of them went straight to video. Hey, Ernest, My Family album. It is Jim Varney showing Vern, look what I found in the attic. It's my family album. It's all these relatives, ancestors, his, and he plays every bit. The best two to me was one of them. It's back when people were moving to the west, and you had the forts built. And the Native Americans would attack the forts. It's Varney. I can't remember which relative. It's like a great uncle or some shit. He's the only one left in this fort. And he's trying to guard it from this big-ass war party. And he's inside the fort pretending to be 20 different people, and it's fucking hilarious. It really is. It's one of his... He shows a lot of... Because, Jim Varney, Ernest is kind of known for his physical comedy. He's one of those comedians where... my understanding is he actually was fairly big worldwide for a short while because it translated well. You didn't have to understand what he's saying to get it. He was just making goofy faces. It was funny. The other one on here... fucking Boogie. He's some cousin of his at a carny. It's just dancing and talking about a tilt-a-whirl for like 8 minutes. It is fucking great. All right, let's see what the back says about the rest of these. Ernest goes to school. Ernest goes back to school in order to obtain a high school diploma and save his job. Will he be the class clown or the class rating? Seems obvious, but maybe not. Okay, something happens, and Ernest is like the janitor at the school, and to keep his job, he has to have a high school diploma, so he goes back. Somebody experiments on him and becomes a genius. Ernest goes to Africa. Ernest's next wacky adventure takes him to Africa, where he must save the girl of his dreams from a group of diamond smugglers after giving her an unlikely yo-yo made of priceless diamonds, and he stumbled upon. Okay, yeah. Remember that one now. Slam Dunk Ernest. To me, this is the best of all the direct-to-video ones. I don't know what is the best of the theatrical ones. That changes a lot because Goes to Camp's probably it, but I really love Scared Stupid. I really love Goes to Jail. I really love Saves Christmas. Rides Again, I haven't seen enough. Slam Dunk Ernest. Ernest becomes a basketball star after an angel bearing an uncanny resemblance to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar gives him a pair of magic sneakers. Okay, Ernest works at this gigantic mall as part of the janitorial coach. Ernest is a janitor a lot. I think that's kind of the appeal of Ernest. Ernest is like the everyman. I saw the U sticker on the back of this. I had not noticed that. Damn. It don't matter. Ernest was the everyman. He's a janitor for this mall, and they have a basketball team. I remember what they're called, the Clean Sweep. And all the rest of the guys are always clowning Ernest. He's like the towel boy for the team. Oh, I want to play. And he gets his shoes, and he's like better than everybody. He can do the whole game by himself. Like, he can like literally jump around and just walk on the air. And nobody's like, how's he doing this? Is this magic? Like, oh, it's Ernest. Wow, Ernest can walk on the air. Nobody else could do it, but I'll believe it because it's Ernest. Oh, man. I love these fucking movies. Like, what a passion. I own all of them now. I'm planning on, I just did, as of recording, we did a little miniature, a little miniature Ernest marathon. Ended up being Ernest Rides Again. Then Ernest Goes to School, and I say Slam Dunk Ernest for last. During Ernest Goes to School, 2 times I got sent to the store. So I missed pieces of it. And Rides Again, I was distracted a lot. I think I was cooking during that one. But that's when I was like, yeah, Slam Dunk is the best. Slam Dunk out of all the direct-to-video ones. And this one is 2 discs like the other. 2 films per disc. And right there, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of his movies plus 3 of his direct-to-video things. There's only one other video thing I know of. It's Ernest. There is the Hey Vern win, blah, blah, blah. It's a bunch of commercials. You count how many times he says, know what I mean, and send it in. You're supposed to win the money. That's on YouTube. There's this hunting and safety video where Varney plays, what's his name, Bubba. That is funny as shit. You can find that on YouTube. The tape is expensive. And it's one of those, I don't see it ever getting any kind of release. There's the Ernest Splash Mountain thing. Pretty much what I'm saying is I've got every Ernest thing that I know of, pretty much every major Varney thing that is out there on DVD or Blu-ray. Anybody knows them anymore? Like, let's just say Fast Food with Jim Varney and Tracy Lewis. Somebody knows if that's out on Blu-ray? Let me know. I want it. I love Jim Varney. Jim Varney, I discovered him before I was really seeing the commercials regularly. There was this thing called the his Lead Co vinyl siding, and it had the Lead Co movie of the week, and every once in a while, they'd have Jim Varney on. And there was this thing, it was Jim Varney and a guy from Green Acres, and I don't remember who the fuck it was. It's like one of the neighbors on Green Acres. And the thing was, if you went down to your local Lead Co vinyl siding store and did the Lead Co shuffle, you got a free paintbrush. And for a while, you got an autographed picture of Ernest. I wanted to go back. Mom wouldn't take me because I think the nearest Lead Co store is probably on like the east side of Mobile, which would have been, to her, a decent little drive. Once I go up there, I was like, oh, this is 30 minutes. Screw it. Yeah. I'm out, everybody. What's y'all's favorite Ernest movie? Do you have every Ernest thing there? Ernest like, yeah. Ah! You know what I mean, Vernon? I want to talk on Ernest.